Wow. So I just listened to the XXL Cypher for 2021. This was an experience. Me being a reviewer online, I'm, always open to reviewing things and, just giving people my honest opinion. But this situation, you take 4 artists. DDG, number 1. Obviously, we all heard of DDG, well known on the internet. Not as, if all you have to do is open up your eyes and you've seen him online. The second artist up was LAKEYAH. This is QC's artist. I would be lying to you if I said I've heard anything from this artist. I haven't heard a thing. Not saying she's bad, just saying I've never heard of her. Also, MORRAY. He's actually known for the song Quicksand. Big record. Definitely was a fan of that record. COI LERAY. No More Parties. Benzino's daughter. Well known online. So this list gets put together. I feel overall, before the list even started, I didn't see a bit of talent enough to do a cypher. I understand how you could make it to the fact of being on the cover, but a cypher is for privileged artists who actually have talent and can actually get busy immediately. So without a doubt, we still, paying attention, watching what's going on. I'm like, let me not be a dick about it. Let me just watch this fucking cypher. I watched the fucking cypher. First artist comes up. In my mind, I'm not being, I'm just open. DDG starts off immediately from the beat. I am impressed. The way his delivery was, I was impressed. His first 4 bars, I was impressed. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give that whole scheme he did on that fucking cypher a 7, 7.5 for that cypher. But if you want to compare what he did to the rest of the motherfucking people on that goddamn cypher, I'd give him a 20. But overall, he's well polished. You could tell he's around the right people. You could tell that he's not just around any old fucking body. When you get to her part, her freestyle, I expected her to talk boss talk. She's under the QC brand. I didn't expect her to just be a just little random artist. She did a thing, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give her like a 5, 5.5. I feel female artists do gotta go a little bit harder, but she did a thing nonetheless. 5.5, 5.5 is my rating for her. In retrospect to the whole cypher, I'd probably give her a fucking 10 compared to what the fuck I heard from the last 2 people, which we'll get into in a second. But overall, the first 2 artists of the cypher showed me it's cool, left me at a position where it's like, there's still more to come. So then fast forward. We get into the last 2 artists. MOORAY. I'm like, Quicksand. Oh yeah, this guy sings. He's really good. Heard his record. Like what he does. What the fuck is he doing on the cypher though? Oh, maybe he's gonna come on here and do a little singing or something. And MOORAY comes on. First 4 bars, I'm fucking impressed. Amazing. After the first 4 bars, I'm gonna say the 4.5 bar, you realize that this fucking idiot is freestyling. Now, do you realize that all around the world, artists from all around the world wait to get to this point in time to get what? The fame, the moment, and the opportunity to get bigger. He freestyles. Terrible. Clearly a freestyle, clearly jumbles his words, clearly not on point like he's supposed to be. XXL Cypher 2021 says nothing about it. I would have made him do it again. Be like, you know what, bro, I think you could do a better one, match the energy. They let it go. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, his fucking part of the goddamn cypher, I give a motherfucking 2, 3. And you already know what the fuck that means in my book. That is fucking ass gas, motherfucker. Shit was terrible. Shit was terrible. So, I'm like, okay, MOORAY started off good melodies, and then he kind of went right. All right, he's freestyling. Cool. The last artist is going to save the fucking day. COI LERAY. So all of a sudden, I'm going to be honest with you, my mind starts thinking, what the fuck did she say on No More Parties? Couple of words, couple of little lines, couple little melodies, you know, catchy. But it dawns on me right before she opens up her fucking mouth, what the fuck is she doing on the fucking XXL Cypher at all? Can she be on the cover? Yes, if she earned her way. But what the fuck is she doing on the Cypher? So before I could even think, before my mind could even get to a conclusion on what the fuck is going on, she opens her mouth. Once she opens her mouth, womp, 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 unorganized, untalented, it is terrible. The whole scheme in which she tried to do, her voice, I gotta admit, is cute. Not cute enough to add up to a bar or something that makes sense to even be on a cipher. What I realized is midway through the verse, she realizes that this is just not going the way that she wanted to go. So she tried the one thing that she does best, twerking and throwing that thing. It is the worst attempt at twerking and throwing that thing. And MOORAY felt the same way because he attempted to add harmonies on her verse in the motherfucking cipher, and it was awful too. So in my opinion, you take these 4 artists who have all reached this level, you know what I mean? And obviously I'm not here to discredit them as far as what they did to get to the cover. I am here to talk about the cipher. Overall, MOORAY shit was a 3. COI LERAY shit was a fucking 1. It was a terrible fucking scheme. I give it a 2. You got LAKEYAH, I give her a 5. You got DDG, I give him a 7, 7.5. Now, the first part of it, like I said, if you want to compare it to what else was done, probably way better than the rest of the cipher. Overall, was not impressed. Terrible cipher. Now, with that rating, I don't know what that number would add up to be, but in my mind, I'd give the overall cipher a 4 or 3. Terrible. We need to get back to the fact of what is a cipher for. A cipher was put there for artists to show off their talent and exhibit their talent and, you know, take off the restrictions and get to what you're here to do. And we got artists that actually reached this point, got to this point, get to the cipher, and crash the fucking cipher. So my overall on the cipher, fuck the cipher. That shit was ass. XXL cipher for us. The cipher was fucking awful. Shit is fucking terrible. Do another one. Put a new group of artists together that really know what the fuck they doing and take these artists that are probably there for marketing purposes. Other than that, you already know who the fuck it is, man. The boy Response by LAKEYAH, CEO of Richhouse Reviews. Make sure you hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Don't just hit the bell, hit the one above it, so every time I'm on YouTube, you on with me. All right? Follow us on all social media, Richhouse Reviews. You already know what the name is, man. Shout out to the motherfucking gang. And make sure y'all tune in for the next one, man. We out of here.